Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So straight into the action. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Dembele. Oh, cracking ball. Nuno Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it. Terrific effort! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. Angers are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Zielinski. He's found a way through. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Messi! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Baina proves just a little bit too strong. Mendes gets into a good position. That looks a decent ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mendes, who does have an assist to his name. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Chong. Nicely weighted ball. And he's got a big chance! And that's a good finish. Angers back on level terms. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pacho, played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Wriggles his way through. Oh, super ball. Chance, surely! Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Tries from a long way out. Keeper is right behind it.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up.
And it's been given away. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ruan. Ronaldinho has it in a wide position. Mbappe. Good ball. Great chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski supplying the width on this right-hand side. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way, shoots!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Nuno Mendes. It's a searching pass. Nicely spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. A lot of space ahead of him. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's going to go a long way. Pacho, quality ball. He's got away. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Mendes has the space to... And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Alger get the ball rolling in the second half. That's a cute ball.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread neatly. Mendes goes sliding in, and the counter is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's having a hit! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tacho can get it clear. Ruan. Chong. It's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Mbappe. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Looking to play him in. Yamal in acres of space out wide. He is through here. Yamal's cross. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, good ball! Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's in a great position. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. It's Raul! That is gorgeous from Raul! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's roll! And collectively etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Guendouzi. Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Angers surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's made its way to shapes to shoot! That's a throw. Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's away we go then.
Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit of a character.
He was.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Forwards and with intent. That is good progress on the left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? Gyökeres? That's a shade optimistic.
Rijkaard.
Chong. That's destined for the flank. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Knocks it out wide. Corner given. Angers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now there's a... He's having a shot! Goal! Angers! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Havertz.
That's a shame because it was such a good decision.
Over to the right flank. And here's Ødegaard.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's... Havertz! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Saka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Saka, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Havertz looking understandably energised after his goal. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Saka. No way through, so back it comes. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to... Big chance! Havertz.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for a runner. Now, can they get him away? Chong. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Mbappe.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Algiers have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Ronaldinho! Algiers have their second corner now. Saka attempts a clearance. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Algiers have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. He's going for goal! Algiers get their fourth corner. And that should get the job done.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
That is good strength. Out towards the flank. Aimed at the far side. Rice getting this one clear. That's rather hopeful. Nicked it back promptly. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Algiers are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Knocks it into space. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Adeyemi. Ronaldinho. He's having a pop! Ronaldinho! Wow!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Tries to play it through. Gyökeres. Searching pass he's played there. Decent chance! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe! Vinicius Junior.
Showing good feet. He has found the way through. Opts to... Chance for a shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adeyemi. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the through ball. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Changement. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 21.
So we've reached the hour mark.
À leur place,
Passing
le
is
numéro
crisp
8.
and sharp.
Le numéro 6.
Looking for the run.
Le numéro
And this is
4.
Rivaldo.
Beckham. Changement en cours.
Rivaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Gyökeres. Can he get on the end of this? And it's played in. Header! Goal!
What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Can he get it through?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Angers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Beckham.
Oh, well played, well played. Angers are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Saka. Merino!
Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here?
Saka. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Le numéro 10.
Rising over the bar.
Girard.
Ah, look, his
Le
thinking
numéro
was
18.
more audacious than his
Attention,
attempt.
Changement.
Guarneri chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Martinelli. Threads one in. Incapie picks it up out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's having a go! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Rijkaard. Now it's Kane. And he was quick to react. And it's Marino. It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been slung wide. It's going across goal. And that's the keeper's ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That is good alertness. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Oh, look at the space here. He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Berbatov. Mbappe. Oh, shoot! Chance for a shot! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Rijkaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Aimed beyond the defence.
Angers are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Konsa promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Picked out Simeone! And there's a goal! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Angers are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Angers restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely spread. Oh, shooting chance! Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! And they've got their lead back. So smooth. a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Number 41.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Simeone. Droll. Rice. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Raul. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Keeper's dealt with that. And this is Ronaldinho. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And he's being shifted off it. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Algiers are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Short changes him with that pass. Rice running with the ball. Can he get it through? Showing great feet there. He is through here. Now there's a fine ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Looking to play him in. Great ball. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Here comes the Rice! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He has found the way through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is on the way.
Algiers can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's bounced back off the post. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, just skip, decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And again! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Messi, and the counter is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field.
It's their
9,
second corner of the game.
Yamal. Number 11, Berbatov.
Mbappe
Coming on
with the
field,
clearance.
Number 10, Dembele.
Real
Number
chance!
13,
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
substitution.
Messi getting this one clear.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found the way through.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
The attendance
And he
on the
shoots!
pitch for 28,997.
Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Simeone certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Alger perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele looking to receive it in space. Konsa. Now the delivery.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Anderson pokes it out wide. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Knocks it into space. Guendouzi. And it's Guendouzi. Anderson calmly anticipates. Rice. And it's Messi.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Guendouzi.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Now it's Raul. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Just eases him off the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while. And Messi! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer. After
Liverpool
76
palpably
minutes
stronger,
is
better, superior.
Number 6, Lionel Messi.
Nicely weighted ball.
Lionel
He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nice looking ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. He's roll!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cuts it back.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tries to play it through. Konate with a fine tackle. Rijkaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Crosses it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Ruan. Adeyemi. That ball looks a good one. Adeyemi. And it's Guendouzi. Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Great vision.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gerrard takes the shot into the arms of the goalkeeper. And the number on the board is 3. Adeyemi, Simeone, and the finish! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Eiling Jr. is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's so quick over the first few yards, Peter. He can slip in behind the defence before they know what's hit them. So I'd be expecting him to find those little pockets of room out there today. He can pick up the ball and burst into them, or drag a defence out.
And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He is through here. Diaz with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pressing high and with purpose. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? Eiling Jr. in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He leaps for it. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Algier with the corner, there first. Lucas Paqueta gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was alert to it. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. And he is deftly away. James tries to thread one through. Not the most accurate pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's destined for the flank. Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. Yamal gets into a good position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is just off target. Probing pass. And the pass is intercepted. Spread out to the left. Now it's Diaz. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
O'Reilly clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Getting up there! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Ruan plays it forward. Diaz, Haaland, and he gets rid in a hurry. And it's been shipped out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Diaz. 30 minutes gone. Diaz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Polo. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. In by Rijkaard. That has been knocked clear. Knocks it into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a really well-measured ball. Spread neatly.
Angers really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's gone direct here. Rijkaard. He's looking wide, back where it came from. And this is Raul. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Guti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Roberto Carlos! That pass has been well intercepted. Rijkaard. Here's a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that is well cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Angers can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais avoir une petite pensée pour tous ceux d'entre vous qui fêtent leur anniversaire aujourd'hui. Changement. Le numéro 31.
Here is the first touch of the second half.
Le numéro 13.
Angers can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Look at the space, and he shoots! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
James certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
And it's Paqueta. Now he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Forward it goes. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Guti. He's picked his... and Guti! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Guti clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
That is good alertness. Ball's played through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Knocks it out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Totti running at top gear. Diaz. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Diaz has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Adeyemi! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Yamal gets flagged offside. Totti. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. And this is Kante. He's on it. He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Angers need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Doué. Now it's Memphis Depay. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Nicely shaped cross. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ambitious ball here. Pass is just off target. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Angers.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Angers have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Tries to pass it through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance, surely! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Quality ball. That looks a good ball through. Angers leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. It's a goal kick. And it's Doué. Park Ji-sung. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van der Vaart. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Raul. It's Raul! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shot at goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Looking for the run. Doué, aimed at the far side. He leaps for it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Vieri is flagged offside. Oh, good spread. Doué to out wide and in space. Looking to play him in. And this is Depay. And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. He's had a shot! Newcastle have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And it's he's having a hit! It's bounced back off the post. That's going to go a long way. Algiers have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making, OK?
It's Vieri! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Newcastle have their third corner. Guendouzi is there to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance here to counter. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. That's going wide left. Park Ji-sung. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And just quick
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Algiers really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Algiers can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution on the field. Number 5.
Away we go again.
Number 2.
Algiers currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Costa Curta. Coming on the field. Number
Albert
6.
Ferrer.
Messi. Number 4. Akanji. Number 13.
Raul.
Lopez.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's Park Ji-sung. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Newcastle clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably.
Newcastle definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Messi. Messi.
Such good technique.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Dumfries tries across. And he thumps it clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Gendouzi clears it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Oh, he's all alone. He's having a shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aims beyond the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Conte. Albert Ferrer. Van der Vaart might just make this. That has ended up in no man's land. Ruan. That's a good ball out wide. Zola. Tries to play it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Newcastle really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Angers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Vieri. Time and again they are repelled. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Angers are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Great vision. Real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Now it's Guti. Van der Vaart! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Plays it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the difficult task in planning ahead.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Look, charge, surely! And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, this is a great position. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Van der Vaart clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Threads one in. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Spread out to the left. He's had a shot! This time, surely!
Angers definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Zola. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Guendouzi. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Beckham. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Guti. Good ball, good take. And it's Conte. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Could be danger here. Aimed at the far side. And the shot! That's a fair try. But just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found space here. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Goes for a shot! That's a sharp pass. Raul.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. And this is it's Lewandowski! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Angers finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Angers really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, Skentuzi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Angers with the corner, they're first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's Bebeto. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckham plays it all the way forward. It's Lewandowski! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Bebeto. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Angers clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Guti. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Angers really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good climb! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 24, Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Kante. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kante! Now that looks a decent... Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Guti has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bernardo Silva. Number 5, Stojkovic.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Raul. And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Zola. Strong running down that left flank. Now, can they get him away? That has been cut short. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now here's the delivery. Now there's a fine ball.
McAllister really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Real chance! It's a goal! Right back in the game! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
84 minutes is number 25, Gianfranco Zola.
Alger cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he was quick to react. Roll in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Zola is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Has been indicated.
Really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. Bebeto! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Has a look up and delivers. And he's heaved it away. He's gone for goal. And we're done. Angers were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was...